안녕하십니까. 오늘 밤 저희와 함께 해주셔서 감사합니다. 저는 고등 드라마 선생님이자 이번 뮤지컬 The Drowsy Chaperone의 감독인 Tara May입니다. 안녕하세요. 저는 통역을 도울 학생 감독 주셀리 이호진입니다. 공연 시작하기 전 몇 가지 안내 사항을 말씀드리도록 하겠습니다.
I am very excited that COVID restrictions are lessening, but I would like to remind you to please keep your masks on at all times.
코로나19로 인한 규제가 완화되었으나 공연장 내에서는 항시 마스크를 착용하시길 바랍니다.
Please silence your cell phones as any additional sound can and will be distracting for the actors.
휴대전화는 무음으로 해주십시오. 공연 도중 발생하는 소음은 배우들과 크루에게 방해가 될 수 있습니다.
Do not use flash photography. The flash is not safe and also distracting for the actors. And we have student photographers from Yearbook taking photos, which we will make available for access in the near future. Along with this, please do not record anything from the show. We have a video production company who will be filming the performance, but personal recordings are prohibited within our contractual obligations.
사진 촬영 시에는 플래시를 꺼주십시오. 또한 공연 그 어떤 장면도 녹화하지 마십시오. 우리 공연을 촬영할 영상 제작사가 있으니 계약상의 의무로 개인 촬영은 철저히 금지되어 있습니다.
Finally, please remain quiet during the show. Of course, you can laugh and react, but keep it reasonable so it's not distracting for the actors.
마지막으로 공연 중에는 조용히 해주십시오. 물론 웃음과 환호는 출연진에게 큰 힘이 되지만 공연을 방해하지 않는 선에서 하시길 바라겠습니다.
The actors have put in many hours in order to prepare an entertaining experience for you. We are happy to have you here if you can follow the etiquette. However, if you are unable to do so, we will ask you to leave the theater.
우리 출연진과 제작진은 기억에 남는 공연을 올리기 위해 많은 시간과 노력을 쏟았습니다. 여러분을 관객으로 모시게 되어 기쁩니다만 공연에 해를 끼치신다면 극장에서 나가달라고 요청할 수 있습니다.
We're almost there, but before we get there, we just have a few quick updates. There is the use of strobe lights in 2 moments of the show, near the beginning and also near the end of the show.
시작하기 전 몇 가지 주의 사항이 있습니다. 우리 공연은 극 앞부분 그리고 끝부분 총 2번 스트로보 조명을 사용합니다.
Tonight's actor for Rodolfo will be played by Justin Perk. I'd also like to give a shout out for the cast and crew for being flexible with the many changes we've had with casting throughout the rehearsal process. As a director and a teacher, it warms my heart to have a cast that has the willingness to jump straight in, as well as a cast that supports that person wholeheartedly.
오늘 공연의 극중 캐릭터 아돌포는 12학년 저스틴 펄 박찬혁 학생이 연기할 것입니다. 리허설 내내 캐스팅에 따른 많은 변화에 유연하게 임해준 출연진과 제작진에게 큰 감사를 표하고 싶습니다. 감독으로서 그러한 열정과 용기가 있는 배우들과 그들을 전폭적으로 지지해온 제작진이 있어 마음이 따뜻해집니다.
From all of us to all of you, thank you for supporting the drama program here at KISJ. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
우리 출연진과 제작진 모두가 여러분 모두에게 감사의 말씀을 전합니다.
I hate theater. Well, it's so disappointing, isn't it? You know what I do when I'm sitting in a darkened theater, waiting for the show to begin? I pray. Oh dear God, please let this be a good show. Let it be short, Lord in heaven, please. 2 hours is fine. 3 hours is way too much. And keep the actors out of the audience. God. I didn't pay good money to have the fourth wall come crashing down on my ears. All I want is a good story and a few good tunes to take me away. I just want to be entertained. I mean, isn't that the point? Amen. You know, there was a time when people sat in darkened theaters and thought to themselves, God, what if George and Ira Gershwin got for us tonight? Or can Cole Porter pull it off again? Now it's more like, please, Elton John, must we continue this charade? It used to be, sitting there in the dark, you knew that when the show began, you would be taken to another world, a world full of color and music and glamour. And then, sitting in your chair, you thought to yourself, my God, when are they going to bring up the lights? Oh, how things have changed. Hello. Hi. Hi. How are we today? Well, I'm feeling a little blue myself. You know, a little anxious for no particular reason. A little sad that I should be feeling anxious at this age. A little self-conscious anxiety resulting in non-specific sadness. A state that I like to call blue. Anyway, whenever I'm feeling this way, blue, I like to listen to my music. So I was going through my records this morning. Yes, records. And I was about to put on a soundtrack recording of Meredith Wilson's The Music Man, because I had a craving for young Ronnie Howard. Then I said, no, let's have a treat. Let's just disappear into the decadent world of the 1920s, when the champagne flowed, the caviar chilled, and all the world was a party. Well, for the wealthy anyway. So, I dug about, and what did I find but one of my favorite shows? Gable and Stein's The Drowsy Chaperone. Remember? Music by Julie Gable, lyrics by Sidney Stein. It's a 2-record set remastered from the original from 1928. And it's with the original cast including Beatrice Stockwell as the chaperone. Isn't she elegant? And this is a full 15 years before she became Dame Beatrice Stockwell. Can you believe it? Let me read you what it says on the back. It says, mix-ups, mayhem, and a gay wedding. Of course, the phrase gay wedding has a different meaning now, but back then it just meant fun. And that's exactly what the show is. Fun. So, would you indulge me? Yeah. Would you let me play the record for you? Yeah. I was hoping you would say yes. You hear that static? I love that sound. To me, it's the sound of a time machine starting up. Okay, now, let's visualize. It's November 1928. You're sitting at the doorstep of the Morosco Theater in New York City. It's very cold. Remember it used to be cold in November? Not anymore. November is the new August, apparently. Global warming, we're all dead. Anyway, it's very cold and a heavy rain sleet is falling from the sky. But you don't care, you merely see a drop of music. Overtures are out of style. I miss them. It's the show's way of welcoming you know? It's like a musical appetizer of sorts. A fruitful platter of tunes, if you will. Oh, something new. What could it be? Sounds like a dance suit and a volunteer. Maybe involving pirates? Don't worry, they're on pirates. Your start to go wild and you know that you're only a second away from being transported. And as you recline back in your seat, you think to yourself, it's a new game-style musical. I can't wait.
Yes, madam.
How do I look?
You look radiant, Mrs. Puffendale.
I do love this dress though. It never goes out of style.
It's a miracle, madam.
My fancy dress. I don't know why I'm wearing it, I must confess. My dress, I love my dress. Would someone tell me why I put it on?
Yes, your dress, your fancy dress. Was such a pleasure airing it, restitching and repairing it. God bless your dress, it's one fine dress, and I will tell you why you put it on. Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime. Madam, you're the hostess and it's happy wedding time. Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will gong. Wedding bells will ding-a-ling and we will ding along. Your fancy dress, we're very, very glad you put it on. Wedding guests have come, wedding guests are here. Wedding guests are out the door and soon they will appear.
I'm George, that's George, his best man George. I'm honored to be doing what a best man. This is Tottendale. Now don't you worry. Events of whole weddings will be run like clockwork. The key is organization. Each string represents a task that is accomplished. Yard the florist, pay the musicians, book the minister. This whole wedding will run like clockwork.
Oh, is there gonna be a wedding?
You are the king of flowers, so you play a solo. Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime. Wedding bells will celebrate a happy wedding time. Someone has a cup, someone makes it clear. Wedding started back and when will she appear? It's Janet from the ground.
Janet, here to marry Robert Morrison, giving up our life for glamour. Tie the knot. I'm the chaperone, a Janet from the ground, leader for her friends and confidence, and all that fun. Where's the bar?
It's prohibition, madam.
Anything I brought my own. Pain makes me drowsy.
Really happening. Almost happening. What is happening?
I'm Trix, T-A-H-X, not the sky, after clear skies in my modern apparatus. I'm Trix, T-A-H-X, gotta fly, I'll see you when they turn and night.
A wedding, ding-a-ling. A wedding's coming our way.
Okay, there you have it. All the guests have arrived. We have the bride giving up the stage for love, a debonair bridegroom, a harried producer, a flaming Tory, a Latin Lothario, and an aviatrix, what we now call a lesbian. And of course, my favorite character, the Drowsy Chaperone. What more do you want for an evening's entertainment? Wasn't that wonderful? And we will ding along. I don't even know what that means. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through this record as best as I can. Don't worry, it won't be hard to follow. So we begin with a welcome from the love-struck groom.
Well, I just wanted to thank you all for coming. I tell you, I must be some lucky fellow. Why, who would have thought that I, Robert Martin, would be marrying a glamorous showgirl, and that glamorous showgirl would be willing to give up a successful career for me, Robert Martin. Now, if it weren't for prohibition, I'd say let's raise a glass
Here, here.
to Miss Janet Vandergraff, the most beautiful girl in the world.
Absolutely not.
Excuse me?
The groom mustn't see his bride on the day of the wedding. It's just bad luck.
I hope you heard that, because that's the plot. Well, basically. Hang on to the ride.
Breakfast will be served in the Arabian room.
Say, isn't it a bit too early in the day to be drinking?
I don't understand that question.
Okay, you keep Janet away from Robert, you understand? You're the chaperone. It's your only job.
I'm on, Captain. Oh, Robert, who's my little bunny?
I'm your little bunny.
So the bride and groom are now whisked away, and we shift our attention to the B plot, which involves the producer.
Mr. Fulton.
Getting married and leaving show business?
Mr. Fulton.
Doesn't she know I have obligations?
Mr. Fulton, I can be your leading lady.
Kitty, you don't have what it takes.
But I've been taking lessons, singing, acting, and ballet.
Ballet?
Yeah, I'm pretty good too. Last week I did Super Swanee Lake.
Okay, a little annotation here. Kitty and Feltzig were a couple in real life. Jack and Sadie Adler. Now this was a familiar comic construct. A stupid woman and her long-suffering companion. Well, she appears stupid, but in the end she does something clever and makes everyone wonder whether it's all just an act. The irony here is that Sadie actually was quite stupid. Jack had to explain all the jokes to her, apparently. But still, she had a wonderful career on stage. Back then, the theater was the only place for stupid people like her to make a decent living. This is before television, of course.
Kitty, for the last time, no.
Pettifor, Mr. Felton?
Perhaps a nice trofeo. Not now, boys, I'm not hungry.
Then we could give you something else to chew on.
Yeah, something that ain't food. Like what?
Your confusion is to be expected. Although we stand before you in the guise of innocent pastry chefs, we're also
And primarily,
employees of a certain individual
a certain individual. A certain individual.
who happens to be largest single investor of Belzig's Follies. He has sent us here
As pastry chefs.
to express his concerns about Miss Vandergraff's impending nuptial.
Specifically,
That if she gets married and leaves the show, then there ain't no show.
Say, don't I know you?
No, you don't.
Have you ever spent any time in Toledo?
Have you ever spent any time in a coma?
No, but I did because it's in Ohio.
Kitty, boys, you told your boss that this wedding isn't going to happen. You have my word.
Oh, we'll take that word. All right.
To go back on that word would be a recipe for disaster. Now we hope we
Now we're on the land.
Land's an honor trade, good buckaroo.
Here we have the interchangeable vaudeville duo, the Tall brothers. John and Peter Tall. Well, they were born Abram and Mendel Mozlowskowitz, but were renamed at Ellis Island by a sarcastic immigration official. And they were an early example of the typical Broadway gangster, full of wordplay and stylized movements, not very intimidating. Unless you find dancers intimidating, which I do, but for reasons that would not be appropriate to the situation.
You leave the matter in your hands, Mr. Beloved. In the meantime, feel free to drop the dessert parasol.
God, leave us a plot. It's to die for.
Holy cow, Mr. Public, they're gangsters!
Wow, very perceptive, Kitty. Now go powder your face. Okay, so now I gotta stop this wedding. But how? Oh, Lord in heavens, how? How?
I always thought this moment was a little overplayed. Okay, with the story well on its way, let's now go to the groom's room.
Hey there, handsome, show me those pearly whites.
The groom was played by the dashing Percy Hyman. He started out as the Albright toothpaste man, his fabulous smile adorning every tube. Now, Albright was hugely popular in the 1920s because it contained cocaine. It's true. If you look at the ingredients, it's the fifth one down right below sugar. Anyway, it was just a matter of time before he became a huge matinee idol.
Now don't you worry, it's perfectly normal for a groom to be nervous on his wedding day. It is. Of course.
I love Percy Hyman. Now, some people say he was a bad actor. But to those people I say, shut up!
Hey there, Mr. Mirrorman, shaking and quaking, trembling like them Freddy cats do. Something big be bothering me. Cold feet, brother, you got cold feet. You can make them cold feet hot with a little red and young feet. All feet can be uncontrolled feet. Better make them cold feet trot down the aisle. Cross the arches, they can learn to swing. Icy cold can dry. Wedding marches played in a ragtime swing. Make British souls come alive and take that time. Cold feet, small feet, turn them into ball feet. Ready to make them cold feet. Hot!
Flying back into your mama, you backstabbing worm. Well, I got booked in the movies now. Say, what are you up to?
I'm singing a song, Old Man Tommy, a Dixie Reed. Hey, Jitter.
You think you got the jitters? You got the easy part. I gotta get the rice, the buccaneers, and the new minister. The whole wedding is on my shoulders.
George, it sounds like you've got cold feet.
What do I got?
Cold feet?
What do I want?
Cold feet?
What do I do? Gold feet?
No. You make the cold feet hot. Five, six, seven, eight, coffee, coffee, turn them into coffee, let's make them coffee. Make the coffee time, make the coffee time. Coffee time!
Percy Hyman was a wonderful performer. I like to think of him panting and sweating after a long dance routine. He's still alive, you know. I saw him on TV recently, celebrating his 100th birthday. They were literally wheeling him out, and he had that wide-eyed expression of confusion that God reserves for the very, very old. You know, the ones that say, "Who are you? Why is my cake on fire?" You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
What are we doing? Dancing around like fools.
I'm sorry, George. I was just trying to calm my nerves. And it's my wedding day after all.
You could have gotten hurt. Snapped an ankle or two. You know what you can do? Take it, please. Skates.
Ah, George, you think of everything.
You do know how to skate, right?
Of course.
Now, no more tap dancing. Wait. No. What was I thinking? You could have gotten hurt. You could have seen Janet too. Here, have a blindfold. Nah, there you go.
George, what would I do without you?
Just look out for me, my boy. Now, no more tap dancing. Wedding bells will ring. Wedding bells will chime.
Sorry, it does it occasionally. It rains.
Wedding bells will
It's gonna stop
ring.
soon, so just calm down, okay? What? What do you want?
Hello. You have reached my answering machine. Leave a short message after the tone, and I'll call you back at my convenience.
Oh well, that's it. The moment is ruined. Thank you, life. It's like a cell phone going off at a theater. God, I hate that. Oh hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm at the theater ruining the moment for everyone. How about you? Oh, I couldn't go out tonight, so I thought I'd ruin the moment by proxy. Sorry, let's just shake that off, okay? Let's go back to our mind in 1928. They didn't have cell phones back then, but I'm sure they had something for the ruining of moments. Bugles or something, I don't know.
Happy wedding time! Yeah, so like a total
So the scene shifts, and we find the bride of the glamorous Janet Vandegraff entertaining questions from reporters as she lounges by the pool.
maniac of the Ile de France. He amused me with stories of his father's oil interests. We spooned, briefly, and then he proposed.
So you won't be returning to stage? Ever?
I shan't.
You shan't?
I shan't.
Can I quote you on that?
Of course. One more question. Yes. Why in the world would anyone put olives in a Gibson?
Well, I got a question. How can you leave the footlight when you very well know you have grease paint in your veins?
Victor, please.
Oh, Janet, please, I'm begging you. Dump them out. Stay with the follies. I'll do anything. Oh. Okay, alright. I'll even put your name on top of mine on the marquee.
Oh, Victor. If you think this is about vanity, you couldn't be more wrong. I don't want to show off no more. I don't want to sing tunes no more. I don't want to ride tunes no more. I don't want to show off.
Janet, please.
I don't want to wear this no more. When the song is dismissed no more. Blow my signature no more. I don't want to show off.
killing her own soul? Don't worry, boys. This wedding still isn't going to happen.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't do an encore. I don't want an encore no more. We can shout more. Let the audience roar no more. I don't want a show.
That was Jane Roberts as the bride. She was the Elks girl. Remember? Surely you remember the Elks girl. Don't you people? Read. She was billed as the girl whose sexual energy was so great that it caused the men around her to have accidents. Oh, I mean, like, spill their drinks, drive their cars in the trees, stuff like that. And then she would just go, oops. Well, I'm not really doing it justice, but people at the time ate it up. And she made a whole series of films just based off of that shit, including The Oops Girl, The Oops Girl Come Home, The Oops Girl at Sea, which, by the way, won an Oscar for special effects.
Okay, so begging and groveling didn't work. On to plan B. For this, I'm going to give it an accomplice. Someone who's gullible and has loose morals. I need, what you call it? Yes, a European.
La 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 la. In walks Adolfo, self-proclaimed ladies' man. Adolfo was played by the former silent film star and world-class alcoholic Roman Bartelli. He's the one who later drank himself to death at his chateau in Nice, remember? By the time they found his body, it was partially consumed by his poodles. Well, it was only partially consumed.
I am Adolfo.
So you are Adolfo?
Yes, I am Adolfo.
Not the Adolfo.
Yes, I am Adolfo.
Funny, you don't look like a scoundrel.
Yes, What?
Why? I just overheard the room say that Adolfo's a scoundrel. I just heard him say that.
What? Adolfo is scoundrel?
Those exact words.
Adolfo is a scoundrel.
I'm hearing it all over again.
This is outrageous. He is saying this to the peoples, the beautiful ladies with breasts for making love. Why, I must.
Why, you must take matters into your own hand.
Yes, I must have taken this groom into my own hands and kill him.
Yes! No, don't kill him. Just turn it out so you can't get away.
Show me to this groom. Wait,
What?
what kind of man is this groom? A big man?
Well,
A burly fellow?
he is big on the outside, but...
No. Adolfo will not fight big men. Only small, pale, wheezy little dwarf people that Adolfo can hunt far away. But no big men.
So you're a lover, not a fighter.
Yes, Adolfo is a lover of beautiful ladies. Some say I am the king of romance.
Well, you know what they say. The best way to get back at a man is through his...
Door.
No, the best way to get revenge on a man is through his...
Window.
No, the best way to get back at a man is through his...
It's through his... There is no other way. Adolfo is not Santa Claus coming down chimney.
You is woman!
Ah, he's woman!
Yes, Adolfo, you must seduce his woman.
His bride.
Yes, his bride.
I will make love to this bride to prove to the peoples that Adolfo is a lover, not a scoundrel. Show me to this bride. Wait,
What?
what kind of woman is this bride? A big woman?
No?
A furry woman?
No, she's a cat's pajamas.
Pajamas?
She's a looker. A beautiful woman.
Ah, a beautiful woman. Adolfo will make love to this cat in pajamas. Adolfo will make her purr.
Stop it.
Purr.
To the bridal's room, babe.
Roman bar tellies chewing the scenery. You certainly couldn't get away with a performance like that nowadays, could you? Mature contemporary audiences like you guys are way too sophisticated to enjoy broad racial stereotypes on stage. So we banished them to Disney. Let the kids deal with it.
Underling,
Yes, madam.
the pastry chefs have been kind enough to provide the liquor for the party, but remember, Underling, we have to be discreet.
Yes, madam.
It is prohibition after all.
I'm aware of that, madam.
Well, you see, we'll have to use code words. For example, if someone wants a glass of ice water, it means they want a glass of vodka. Have you got that?
Yes, madam.
Are you sure? Maybe you should write it down?
I understand, madam. A glass of ice water is a glass of vodka.
What's a glass of ice water?
Vodka.
Ice water?
Vodka?
Ice-
Vodka!
Well, you see, that's settled. One less thing to do. Underling, might I please have a glass of ice water? I found our meeting with the pastry chef rather trying, and I would like to have a glass of refreshing ice water.
A glass of ice water, madam.
That was your vodka, you poop.
I hate this scene.
Well, now I do need a real glass of ice water.
A glass of ice water, madam?
Yes, ice water. Are you going down?
Would that I were.
You can see where this is going, can't you? It's really just a series of spit takes.
A glass of ice water, madam.
That was your vodka, you poop.
You know, the Drowsy Chaperone was quite progressive for its age. He had a Korean actress playing the aviatrix, the lesbian, for example.
A glass of ice water, madam.
That was your vodka, you poop.
Yes, some elements were quite progressive, while others were stale in 1928. You know what? I'm going to skip ahead.
A glass of ice water, madam.
That was. Where do you think you're going?
To get some lime juice, madam.
Lime juice? For heaven's sake, why?
I'm gonna wring out my eyebrows and make myself a gimlet.
Now you're probably asking yourself, what was that routine doing in the show? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. They needed something to allow for the set change, so they just put that in there. It's mechanics. It's like pornography. Okay, let me explain what I mean by that. You know, the story in porn is pretty simplistic. How do I pay for this pizza? Being a classic example. My point is, the story only exists to connect the more engaging production numbers. What? Well, what kind of society do we live in if we can't really talk about the similarities between musical theater and porn? Hmm?
In a few hours, I'm going to be Mrs. Robert Martin. Oh, my head's spinning.
Yes, life is a mad whirlwind.
Okay, this is a really interesting scene. This is the only scene in the show where Jane Roberts and Beatrice Stockwell are alone together on stage. Now, at the time, Jane Roberts was an emerging star, but Beatrice Stockwell was already well established and a force to contend with.
I'm so full of apprehension, but I suppose it's normal considering the circumstances. Have you ever been married, chaperone?
No, I drink for pleasure, not out of necessity.
A glass of ice water, madam. I'm afraid we're fresh out of olives.
Have you ever been married, underling?
Heavens no, madam. If I'm gonna serve a woman, I prefer to be paid for my efforts.
Oh, you two. I know it seems crazy to give up a successful career to marry a man I hardly know. But somehow, for some reason, when I look into his eyes, his big, bunny eyes, I get all woozy. And that's love, isn't it?
Not necessarily. The wooziness could be caused by any number of things. I mean, I'm woozy right now, and I'm certainly not in love.
Now, Beatrice Stockwell was world famous for her rousing anthems. She entertained and inspired troops in every major world conflict up to and including the Falkland War. Of course, by that time, she was nearly 80 years old, and her anthems didn't so much as rouse or stupefy, but still she insisted that a rousing anthem be included in every show she ever did, even if it wasn't appropriate. But you just couldn't say no to her. That's star power.
Really, you aren't being the least bit helpful. Couldn't you at least allay my fears with a few choice words of inspiration?
Inspiration? Really, dear? That's not my forte.
Yes, but, you know, if you just...
As I stumble along on life's funny journey, as I stumble along into the blue, and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure of where to turn or what to do. Still we bumble our way through life's crazy labyrinth. There is no left from right, no right from wrong. And the best that we can do is for the bluebird will sing his song as we stumble along.
That was quite nice, chaperone, but I don't see how that pertains to my situation.
Let me explain.
Oh, no, I really don't think that's very necessary. You know what? Perhaps I was just looking for who?
Listen, this my little wine with tremendous. It can buoy to you, nothing left to give. 7 over 80 wonders, 7 under 1 6, 6 excruciating continents. Oh, and Antarctica. Oh, please.
Antarctica. Oh, please.
Still, you must let it lead you on this planet. Oh, so planet. Keep your eyeball on the highball in your hand. As you stumble along, cross life's crowded dance floor, as we push and
just love that number so much. She's basically singing a rousing anthem about alcoholism. And that's what I love so much about her, you know. She just does whatever she wants, regardless of what other people think. My mom here was kind of like that.
That was quite inspiring, Chaperone. But I'm so conflicted. Is Robert the man for me? My dear, that's something you have to decide for yourself. But I just don't know if he loves me. Why aren't you like skin? Why don't you say, Roger, do you love me? It's Robert. And I'm not allowed to see him. In fact, it's your job to keep me away from him. Yes, you're right. And I take the responsibility very seriously. However, I'm just feeling this moment terribly, terribly drowsy. I'm afraid if I had to lie down. Now, whatever you do, don't go wandering through the garden, seeking out your fiancé to ask him the question of which your future happiness depends.
Thank you, Chaperone. I just have to know if he loves me.
Such a skinny little fool. Still, I envy you. Oh, when new love comes crashing to my door.
La 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 la.
Ah,
I am Adolfo.
in walks Adolfo, self-proclaimed ladies' man. He's here to seduce the bride.
I am Adolfo, and you are his bride.
No, I am not.
What? This is bridal suite, and you are the only one here. Therefore, you must be the bride.
Interesting argument, but I'm afraid you are a moron.
What?
Me, no bride. Perhaps I could take the message.
Sure, good. Dear Van de Graaf bride, I must make love to you and take it to a place of ecstasy. Sooner is better. Signed, Adolfo, King of Romance.
Well, you saw from my little roots.
Ah.
You found me out.
So you are the bride.
Apparently, yes. Pick me, Adolfo.
Yeah. No. Not Adolphus. Adolfo. It is important for when we are making love, you'll be screaming my name. But you must get the name right or it will spoil everything. How can I make you remember? I'm sure that you have heard the name Adolfo, a ladies' man who wins the same Adolfo. Well, lovely miss, I am the same Adolfo. I will introduce myself, I am Adolfo.
Nice to meet you, shall we?
Not so fast. Now just in case you didn't hear Adolfo, I'll try to make it very clear, Adolfo. Now just to make the lovely ladies cheer, make my introduce myself, I am Adolfo. I can sing it high, Adolfo. I can sing it low, Adolfo. I can sing it very fast, Adolfo. I can sing it very slowly. But that would take hours if I were to do that now. Now, let's see if you can remember my name.
I'll give it a shot.
Now, who's the fellow that you see?
Adolfo.
And who is it I'll always be?
Adolfo.
And how should you refer to me?
Adolfo.
Now, sing it proudly.
You are Adolfo.
Now let me spell it out for you, for all you beautiful ladies who can't understand what I'm saying. Maybe you're hard of hearing, I don't know. Why is this music so long? Excuse me. Thank you. It goes. Do. I am a dolphin. A dolphin.
That was my mother's favorite number in show. I think it was her secret vanity to be swept off her feet by a Latin lover. And I mean a real Latin lover, not a buffoon. But that's the thing about musical theater, right? Romantic fantasy. Falling in love at the drop of a hat. Spontaneous tango. Suddenly finding himself in an insanely romantic setting.
I'm a lesson waiting to happen. La 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 la.
Robert, look out!
Don't worry, madam. It's my wedding day, so I have to wear a blindfold.
A blindfold?
I'm sorry. Who am I speaking to anyhow?
Why, it's me. I mean, me from France.
This scene couldn't be more ridiculous.
So, you are marrying Janet Van de Graaff, no?
Oui.
I hear she is very beautiful.
Oui.
And glamorous.
Ah, oui, oui.
Is it true that she has an exceptionally broad range and excels at playing both comedic and dramatic roles?
Say, I'm having trouble placing your accent. What part of France are you from?
The little part where they make the toast. So, you were telling me about your, how do you say it in English? Fiancé?
That's right.
So tell me the moment you knew when she was the only one for you.
It's a funny story, actually. We were standing at the little deck of Ile-de-France.
Yes?
I was amusing her with the stories of my father's old interests.
And then what happened?
I looked into her eyes, her big glamorous eyes.
And then you fell. And then you fell?
Yes, right on my keister. And then I said, well, I guess I don't have my seal licked yet.
But we haven't left the docks.
That's what she said. And that's when I knew it must be love.
And then you said?
And then I said, there was a time I could stop on a dime. Forbearance was one of my talents. But since you've been around, I can't hold my ground. I'm consistently losing my balance. I'm an accident waiting to happen. I'm a mishap about to ensue. I'm the toys on the stair, the three-legged chair, a hand that's been caught by a shoe. When my two love cigars started flapping, there was nothing my aches could do. You're an accident waiting to happen, so how be I happen to you?
And then what happened?
Then she joined in.
When men say I'm sweet and they fall at my feet, my heart doesn't beat any faster. But when you lose control, it touches my soul. So I'm bracing myself for disaster. You're an accident waiting to happen.
That's right.
A catastrophe destined to be.
That's me. I'm the rats in the cellar,
A broken umbrella.
a rat hanging loose from a tree.
I see myself jumping and clapping for a better dangerously.
You're an accident
Well, it seems that the fake French accent has led to a terrible misunderstanding. Will it all work out in the end? Of course it will. It's not real. It's a musical. And everything always works out in musicals, okay? In real life, however, nothing ever works out. And the only people who burst into song and dance are the hopelessly deranged.
Mr. Foxy!
Where is that philandering foreigner?
Mr. Foxy!
I mean, how long can it take to use one ride?
Mr. Foxy, you don't need Canaan no more.
Kitty, not now.
I've been working on a new mind-reading act. Presenting Kitty the Incomprehensible! Now, think of something.
Oh, I'm thinking of something, all right.
Okay, I am getting it. Pick up some milk and a loaf of rye bread and don't forget to shave your legs.
You win! Reading your own mind.
No wonder it was so easy.
Oh.
Mr. Gutsy.
It was seeing the wedding is proceeding according to the schedule.
Now it is time to receive your just dessert. What do you say, partner? Should we whip up something special for Mr. Gutsy?
Yeah. How about
Inspired choice.
A Toledo surprise. I've never heard of that.
No, you haven't. Those people who've heard of it are generally never heard from again. Should we give him a little taste?
So we got to get taste of what?
First you chop the nut,
pound the dough,
break it off, nice and slow.
and then you got a Toledo surprise.
Boys, can you run this by me again?
It's a very simple recipe, Mr. Felsen.
First you chop the nut,
Then you pound the dough, then you bake it up, nice and slow, and then you got a Toledo surprise.
now should we give him a little taste?
All right.
Wait, hold it. What grace, what style, what form? Open your hands. Now shake them. And give me the recipe one more time, okay? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Go.
Chop the nut, pound the dough, break it up.
Right. Now sell it. Now you're cooking. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bates, a dog will make announcements. The wedding's off.
What? For the love of God, why?
Adolfo has made love to the bride.
Idiot, that's not the bride, that's the chaperone.
What?
The wedding is off. What? Robert kissed a French girl. Her name is Mimi. She's very beautiful.
I couldn't help it, Janet. She was just like you, only French.
Oh, sweet mother of pearl.
Underling,
Yes, madam.
what is all this commotion about?
The wedding, madam.
Oh,
Is there gonna be a wedding?
Not anymore. What a tragedy, what a wonderful, wonderful tragedy. Clear the floor, boys. I'll show you how it's done.
surprise? Makes me shake. This dessert takes the cake. After tortilla, tomato surprise. Surprise!
Where's everyone?
Wait, why are we singing and dancing? Our dreams are in tatters.
Yeah, but the tune is so infectious.
Oh, Robert, this is the saddest day of my life.
So, the lights go off and it's time for the intermission. Well, at least it would be if we were actually sitting at the Morosco Theater watching the Drowsy Chaperone, which, of course, we are not. I don't really like intermissions. They ruin the fun, you know? They just yank you back into reality. One moment you're in a glamorous world of love and romance and music, and then bang, you're surrounded by tourists. Crinkling candy wrappers, complaining about the lack of women's bathroom crew. Oh, it's a power bar. I've got a bit of a blood sugar issue. If I don't have these small meals all day long, get all jittery. I know it's rude, but trust me, you do not want the alternative. Okay, I gotta go pee now. I'll be quick, I promise. And when I get back, we'll start the Act 2 of the Drowsy Chaperone. See you then. Hi. Hi.
That's good, Danny.
How are you enjoying the show so far? Yeah? Okay. Well, so do you think the wedding's gonna happen? Well, do you want it to happen then? Yeah? No? I don't know. Speaking of weddings, I remember my wedding day. I didn't have breakfast that day, and the ceremony wasn't until 4 in the afternoon. I do. What? You didn't think that I was married?
Yes.
Well, there you go. You shouldn't go making assumptions about people, should you? I'm a very complicated person. Anyway, Act 2 of the Drowsy Chaperone begins with this. A haunting lament from a very depressed bride. She sings it while sitting on her balcony, bathing in the pale blue light of a sympathetic moon, which is ridiculous because it's the middle of the damn day. Now, while you're listening to this, try to ignore the lyrics, okay? I know it's going to be difficult, but block them out. They're not the best. But the tune is beautiful and truly communicates the bride's state of mind. Just ignore the lyrics, okay?
I put a bunny on a pedestal and tried to make that bunny stay. And it sat on the top, but it needed to hop. And with other bunnies play far away, he left his carrot on that pedestal beside some pellets in a cup. And I haven't got the strength to pick them up. Oh, bunny, 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 you broke my heart in two. But I'll always save that pedestal for you.
I'm just gonna pour myself a brandy.
Come, my little bunny. Come, my little bunny.
The melody is so simple it just floats in the air. And I must confess I always get a bit misty whenever I think of that half-eaten carrot, a tiny trail of rabbit droppings leading who knows where.
Oh, bunny, 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 you broke my heart in two. But I always save that pedestal for you. Come, my little bunny, come, my little bunny.
Okay, here we go.
Wait,
Who are you?
I'm Janet Vandergraaf.
Do you need anyone?
I don't need anyone.
What about the lovely one, man?
What do I care about the love of one man when I am adored by millions? Do I need to be so gloomy? No. I can rule the world, so I chose. Sing friends love to be every show. Good good time handing me around.
Now she really lets go.
Janet Vandergraaf, ain't no nail that I can't hammer. Why give up a life of glamour? Life of glamour, life of glamour? No! Bunny, bunny,
Bunny, bunny, bunny, bunny.
Is it the bunny or my pedestal?
Don't you just love that number? It's got everything, a halfway between a show tune and a Looney Tune. A Bugsby Berkeley, I like to call it. But that's another thing I love about musical theater in general. Whenever a character's in crisis like this, they just burst into song and dance, which is so much more interesting than just whining about it. But that's the glory of musical theater. Oh. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is life. You manage to be happy for 5 seconds and something starts ringing.
What a beautiful day for a wedding.
Shall I have the pews removed now, or do you prefer I wait till morning?
Okay, I'm gonna skip here because I don't want this number ruined by a ringing telephone. Here we have 2 vaudeville performers who have slipped through the cracks of time. Noel Fitzpatrick and Ukulele Lil. I don't really know much about them. I suppose Ukulele Lil played the ukulele? Well, actually I did try my best to learn more about them. I've gone through my books, tried the internet, but all I managed to find were Tiny Tim's autopsy photographs. Anyway, they're both charming.
Why would you have your pews removed?
The bride has called off the wedding, madam.
Oh, Wonderly, never listen to a bride on her wedding day. Love is a very complex emotion.
Yes, madam.
You can be very close to someone 1 minute, and the next minute, I just want to strangle them. Do you understand?
Oh, I am familiar with the urge to strangle, yes.
You see, that's just the nature of love. Love makes lovers worry, love makes lovers fret. But here's a fact that works, we can be good. Just like long ago when Romeo loved Juliet. Love is always lovely in the end.
But Romeo and Juliet was a tragedy, madam.
Oh, I never refused. Love can start a quarrel, love can cause a ditch, but love has always been a trusty friend. What's a happy face for Henriette and Anne Boleyn? Love is always lovely in the end.
Might I remind you, madam, that Anne Boleyn lost her head.
Oh yes, she was in love. Love is sweet and Adam
Here we go again.
and Samson and Delilah too.
Good grief, may I pose a question, madam?
Why not the point?
Why does nothing I say to you ever get through?
Don't mind if I do. Love is always lovely in the end.
Excuse me, madam, while I get myself a glass of ice water.
Love sneaks up behind you. Love comes from above. But love would never consciously offend. Love is certainly been kind to me and my true love. Love is always lovely in the end.
But your late husband was a brute.
I don't mean him, you silly coot.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love is always lovely in the end. Love is always lovely in the end.
Yes, that was charming, but to be frank, on some level, that number just pisses me off. Now, I'm going to say something here, and yes, I have been drinking, but I'm going to say something here. Love is not always lovely in the end. Often in the end, there are lawyers. And another thing, and another thing. Surely someone was aware of the awkward sexual connotation in that title. Love is always lovely in the end. And is it just me? Oh, my point is that that number is naive and irresponsible, so. Sorry, I just thought that had to be said for the benefit of the young people. I won't help anyone. Oh, there's this moment coming up that I've been obsessed with. Let's go check it out.
Chaperone, there you are. I'm in a terrible state.
You certainly are. You can't go to the wedding looking like that.
Oh, you poor dear. Haven't you heard? The wedding has been called off.
Not your wedding. Mine. How very much sweet. Might I borrow your veil?
You're getting married? But to whom?
La 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 la. Ah, beautiful lady with baffled expression.
You're marrying Aldolfo?
No, it's crazy, but when I look into his eyes, his big, clumsy eyes, and you're not drowsy, then that's love, isn't it?
Yes, my dear, that is love.
Janet, it seems I've gone blind. I've lost my glasses. I'm going to be frank. My heart is weak. I can't take the pressure. So please, if this goes on any longer, the old sugar's going to give out. So please, just this once. Is there going to be a wedding?
Yes. Aldolfo and his chaperone are getting married. Why? There you are. I have wonderful news. There's going to be a wedding.
Yes, we just heard.
You know? But how did you know? But who told you? What difference does that make?
Mrs. Condale and I are to be married in the garden at 7:30 this evening.
What? What? Oh, yes. Congratulations to everyone.
Document, what is this? Everyone's getting married except the bride and groom. There you are. Oh, Janet, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Hello, Mr. Martin.
Please don't be that way. Can't you find it in your heart to marry me? Janet, it's our wedding day. George has caused all this trouble. And well, I do love you more than I can say.
But you kissed another woman.
Yes. And I just can't understand it. I know this may sound ridiculous, but when I was kissing that French girl, why was just like kissing you?
Oh, Robert, you were kissing me.
You mean your Mimi? Well, that French accent was remarkably accurate.
Thank you. I developed it when I played the role of Monique in Hold That Baguette.
There you are. Now, before you do anything, let me tell you this. However well you play the role of a happy wife, you'll never, ever get the standing ovation.
I don't know. I'm so confused. Chaperone, just this one time, can you give me advice that is coherent and appropriate to the situation? Should I marry Robert?
Okay, this is the moment I was talking about. Not only the culmination of the plot, but a moment that has fascinated me more than any other, that has brought me back to this record again and again. Here it comes.
Well, my advice to you is,
This is it. Listen. See, you can't quite make out what she says because someone dropped a cane. Let me play that for you again. Now, is she saying, live while you can, or leave while you can? I mean, it's Beatrice Stockwell, so it might just be a cynical quip. But that's exactly what you're thinking when you're standing at the altar, isn't it? Live or leave. And you have to live. Because you do love her in some way. It's It's no exact science. An arrow's not going to fall out of the sky and point to the one you're supposed to be with. So one day you say it to someone. You say, I love you. You basically pose it as a question, but they accept it as fact, and before you know it, right there she is, standing in the $3,000 dress with tears in her eyes. So what do? You say, kidding, I was joking. No, you live, right? You choose to live. And for the first couple of months, you stare at the alien form in bed beside you and you think to yourself, who the hell are you? Who are you? But then one day you say it out loud. And then all of a sudden it's trial separation, couples counseling, and all your conversations about an eating disorder and your Zoloft addiction. You're constantly redefining and reevaluating and revisiting before you finally lose the deposit on the house. And the entire relationship ends on a particularly ugly note, with your only copy of Gypsy spinning through the air and smashing against the living room wall. But let's tell, in the larger sense, in the broader sense, it's better to have lived than left. Right?
Yes.
You have no idea how many times I've listened to that.
Oh, Chaperone, you certainly have a way with words. Robert, my answer is yes, I will marry you. Ah, wonderful, wonderful.
Well, Mr. Felting, it seems like the wedding is a done deal.
Now,
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, actually there is. I found a replacement, a new leading lady. Presenting Kenny the Incredible. Alright, baby. Now you gotta read my mind, okay? Mine.
Kitty, will you marry me?
Wow, isn't she amazing?
Alright, now, you ladies go put on your frillies, and then we'll all get married in one big club. That's what they do in Utah.
Well, George, I don't know how you managed to pull it off. 4 weddings in one day, I guess you're everybody's best man now.
I am?
Of course, yeah.
I am!
Hip hip hooray! That's George, the best man, George.
I'm honored to be doing what our best man
He's passing into glory up a fireball bar. Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime, wedding bells will celebrate a happy wedding time. Wedding bells will celebrate a happy wedding.
Minister! You may begin! Minister? Ah! Stop the minister!
What?
I'm so sorry. Who the hell are you?
Tricks. The indication of the sky to Rio. I was blending with my enemies, needing mending. I'll fix my navigation, then I'll fly. I'll let you love for tonight. I'm so sorry to crash the party, folks. But we'll have to fix in 2 sheets and off to Rio for the carnival.
Wait, the capitalism can perform a magic.
Yes!
Yes! Oh, shit! Yes!
Wait,
in the sky.
We do.
We do. A blind room in a chapel may bring a tear to the eye.
With angels standing before us and clouds meandering by. One can regain that sweet
I do in the sky. When brothers lay in the meadow, the reason down for the side.
God's heart beats fast and sweet like the
I do in the sky. I do in the sky. Look, up ahead. Do you see it?
Could it be? Yes, it's real! Well, hurry up, Trixie, we've got some honeymooning to do.
Then fly. Then fly. From the hill and love first hill and fly. And love never die.
One can regain that sweet
I do. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, God. Oh no, oh no. Okay, everybody stay calm. This happens occasionally. It's a horrible old house with terrible wiring. Just don't talk to anyone, okay? Just keep the show alive in your minds, and I'll find a fuse box real soon. Everybody stay quiet.
It's the super.
Oh no.
Hi.
Hi.
Your lights are off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to shut the power off because we're replacing the breakers in our apartments.
Okay.
And so we replaced them, but when you shut the power off, all the breakers in the apartments tripped.
Yeah.
That's what happens, it's normal.
Yes.
So we gotta reset your breakers right now.
Now?
It'll only take a second. Well, because I tried calling you again before, but you never answered.
Oh, I've been having some problems with the phone.
Anyway, here we go. What was that?
Was just the song, the music,
What music was that?
just music. You know, from a show, a musical.
Music. You like musicals?
No.
Well, I love musicals. I've seen them all. I go to the wife all the time. Did you see Miss Saigon? He landed a helicopter in that one on stage. I've really seen him all. I've seen Cats, I've seen Les Mis, I've seen Saturday Night Fever. I mean, I like the movie version for that.
Well, goodbye. Well, that's it. The moment is ruined. Just one note away from the end of the show, and the mood is ruined. I'm just gonna start the record back again, okay? No. I can't do that, can I? It's just so frustrating. You have to understand, I love this show so much, and I've never even seen it. My mother gave me the record. This was just before my father left us. Oh, he didn't leave because of the record, although I'm sure it didn't help matters. Look, I know it's not a perfect show. The spit take scene is lame, the monkey motif is labored, but none of that matters because it does exactly what a musical is supposed to do. It takes you to another world, and it gives you a few good tunes to carry within your head, you know? A little something to help you escape from the dreary horrors of the real world. A a little something for when you're feeling blue, you know? As we stumble along on life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure of where to turn or what to
I'm a
do.
lesson waiting to happen.
Still we bumble our way through life's crazy land.